Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. In what month do we vote for president? November. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who makes federal laws? Congress. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who was the first president? George Washington. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States.